Hey, I'm Viral. I work as a developer relations engineer at Celo Foundation. In this video, I would like to tell you more about what Celo is and why you should build on Celo. And at the end, we'll see a quick workshop or a demo on how you can build an AI agent on Celo. So first, let's see what is Celo. Celo is, as of yesterday, Ethereum Layer 2 blockchain, and it's a mobile-first blockchain network built for real-world use cases and designed to be fast, low cost worldwide. Recently, to be precise, yesterday, as of 26th of March, we have migrated to Layer 2. Celo was a Layer 1 blockchain initially, but now we are returning home to Ethereum and joining Superchain ecosystem. Why we did this? Because by joining Ethereum we get the security provided by Ethereum for all the blocks, and we are properly aligned with Ethereum ecosystem. All the tools that are built for Ethereum can be used on Celo as well. And there would be a better interoperability between different chains, especially since we have joined super chains. All the super chains can easily talk to each other and can share data between each other. And because of joining L2, we have a native bridging between Celo and Ethereum. And initially, Celo L1 was a 5 seconds block finality, but now as joining L2, we have achieved 1 second block finality. Why you should build on Celo? Celo provides huge tools and audience for your dApp application, and our motto is to build for real-world use cases. And how we help you with this? Celo is 100% EVM compatible. That means any tool that you use to build on EVM compatible chains can be easily used with Celo. And we provide native bridging so you can create multi-chain dApps very easily. Celo is super cheap and fast. As I mentioned, we have 1 second block finality now, and each transaction on gas Celo costs you around like half a cent. And throughput that is benchmarked right now is 1,000 transactions per block. Celo is very human-centric. That means that we have thought about features that would be required in real-world use case. So following that thought idea, Celo has a feature where you can pay the gas fees using multiple tokens. So in normally, let's say Ethereum, you can only pay the gas fees in Ethereum token. But being a new user comes to Ethereum, they might not have Celo token. Let's say they might have a stable tokens like USDT. So on Celo, if you have USDT or USDC or any of the other stable coins, you can use those coins to pay the gas fees instead of acquiring Celo. That reduces the learning curve for new users who are just understanding blockchain and wants to interact with Celo. We have native stable coins in local currencies. As of now, we have more than 8 stable coins in different countries. And we have an in-house identity solution called Self, which can allow you to identify yourself in a zero-knowledge way. Celo has a global reach. We have more than 1,000 projects launched right now, and we have dApps in more than 150 countries. And currently, Celo is doing around 1 million transactions a day. And there are dApps like MiniPay who has 5 million plus active users, and each dApp inside MiniPay does around 450,000 DAUs. Let's quickly talk about the bounties in ETHGlobal Taipei Hackathon. So we are offering $6,000 for building AI agents. The first prize would be 3,500, the second would be 1,500, and the third would be 1,000 CUSD. The next prize is building best AI tooling on Celo. That's $1,000. And we are looking for tools and infrastructure that enhance the use of AI on Celo. So we want tools that will allow people to easily build AI protocols and AI agents, AI, let's say MCP servers and everything else on Celo. And the third and the last bounty is a pool prize. So this is the week and the month where we joined Layer 2. So in order to celebrate this, we are providing a pool prize of $3,000 for all the projects that deploy on Celo in the hackathon. Now let's see how you can build AI on Celo. So we have some toolings which are not limited to this list, but I've just created the top 4 projects that you can use to create dApps on Celo. First is Gaia, then Goat. Goat is a really good SDK to create AI agents. Then we have Nebula by ThirdWeb and Eliza OS. Some use cases I would say for building would be some DeFi AI agent that could do, let's say, microloans for you, or that could take your instructions, follow your strategy for investments, do your lending and borrowing on a particular conditions, etc., etc. And you can also build something that will enhance his user experience, because right now we are at an early stage where using a user AI agent, it's not that user friendly. Like a person does not understand code, might not be able to use it. So we're also looking for a dApp which improves the user experience for a dApp on Celo. Let's see what are the general toolings we can use. The one that I would recommend to everyone is to, if you're making a dApp, then highly recommend to use Celo Composer. It's an in-house starter kit that you can use to easily create a dApp. We have support for smart contract development, for front-end frameworks. So you don't have to set up your project. We have the starter kit have the latest packages that you can use. So you can simply Google Celo Composer on Google and you can get the GitHub link, or I will share it at the end of the slides. And since we are layer 2 now, Celo supports, soon we are going to support scaffold ETH2. Then some other developer resources. Here is where you can find out more about Celo Composer. You can go to the docs.celo.org, and you'll see a tooling section and build on Celo section on the top bar. You can get a lot of example ideas from basically different kind of ways on how you can build dApps on Celo. And if you're building on Alpha Horizon or testnet, then you can go to faucet.celo.org to get some tokens. Some use cases that we're looking for in the hackathon would be DeFi, refi, improving the user experience, and general AI tooling on Celo. Some useful tips, focus on your end users. So what we're looking for is not just a HTML site, but a app that actually has a good user experience. So maybe design an app around a real problem for a specific user. Keep it simple, like ensure users can use the app without knowing anything about crypto. That's the whole idea about us building a protocol that is for real world, such that like not everyone in the world has knowledge about what blockchains are. And our aim is to build for the people who does not exactly understand technology, but can still use blockchains. Make it useful, like build solution that addresses local practical challenges for everyday users that you see around you. Opportunities on joining ecosystem. So we have a lot of ways where how you can join the Celo ecosystem. The first and the easiest would be join the Celo Discord, or you can join our governance forum. You can go to forum.celo.org, where you can see what other people are building, and you can see what Celo ecosystem and the foundation is working on right now. We upload updates on what we're working on in a specific interval of time. Then we have a program called Proof of Ship. It's every month hackathon where people build products on Celo. And how this is different from normal hackathons is, in normal hackathon, you have to start a project from scratch. But in Proof of Ship, we encourage users to build on the same product every month, so that at the end you can convert a product into an actual startup. We have currently two tracks. One is continuous track, and the other track is mini pay. Now, once you have a product, you can apply for a grant. We have a community protocol, Presenti. Presenti provides grant on Celo ecosystem. And then we also have Celo public goods retroactive funding, which you can apply for. If you're looking for some accelerators, we have two. The first one is Celo Camp. It's a 10th cohort. We've been working with Celo Camp team for a while now, and it's a 1 month long program where you join the cohort and build a product, and at the end you present your project. Then we have Celo Africa DAO incubation, which is recently started. And if you're looking for a VC funding, we have Verda Ventures, which is a fund specifically built for Celo ecosystem and MiniPay ecosystem. Our main ideology is building with purpose and building for all. If you want to start building, you can scan the QR code. And if you want a NFT, you can scan this QR code. Thank you so much. Let's quickly see a quick workshop or a demo on how you can use how you can basically create a AI agent. So I have created this repository called Celo Goat LangChain example. So in this example project, I'm using Goat framework with LangChain to build an AI agent. And this is ready to go. You can actually clone it and then set it up. Let's see how it looks. So this is the project that I have cloned. And the first thing you should do is go to the README and you'll understand how you can start the project, but I'll quickly give you a demo. So first you go to the ENV template and it supports multiple models. So you can provide API key for any one of them, or you can give multiple, but this is the hierarchy. Like if you provide open API key, it will use this model. You can change it as well. You have to provide your agent's private key here, and you can use the Furno RPC endpoint, or you can sign up for, let's say, Alchemy or Infura and get your own RPC. But for the hackathon, I suggest Furno is more than good enough. Now let's quickly go to the files and see. So before going forward, I'll just inform you what this is. This will, the moment you run the index.ts file, it will give you a CLI tool where you can talk to blockchain, basically. So whatever plugins you provide to your AI agent, that it will be able to do it. So in this main file, I'm setting up my agent and then starting the CLI. So this whole code is just interacting for CLI. It will, when you run the command, it will ask you for your prompt, and anytime you can write exit to close the program. Now let's see how the agent works. So there's the file called agent.ts, which will configure your agent. First, I'm using LangChain to get the list of all the tools. So there is the adapter for LangChain on Goat SDK. And here is where you define your wallet. And the wallet is coming from a file called wallet.ts that loads your wallet from your private key and returns the wallet. We are using VM. So this is where you're providing your context for your wallet to the tools. And then you can use community plugins for this, or you can create your own plugin. But if you want to explore more plugins by Goat, I would recommend you to go to Goat SDK. You can go to Goat SDK/Goat and you can see all the list of tools they support, and you can easily just install this package and you can access it in your project. And you can also use multiple wallets, and you can use other agent frameworks. I've just used LangChain, but you can use Vercel AI, you can use 11 Labs for creating videos, and yeah, practically everything here. So once you've decided what you want from this list, it's not limited to this. Like you can create your own uh, tool plugin as well. You can go to the documentation here and you can learn how to create your own plugin in Goat. But in this video, I'll just use the basic ERC20 plugin, and ERC20 plugins will allow you to interact with ERC20 tokens on chain. So this is only returning you the list of tools. Right now, I just have one. And now I'm calling a function select LLM, which will, based on your ENV files, will select which model to run. So if you have provided OpenAI keys, it will start an OpenAI project. Similarly, Anthropic and Gemini. That said, you now have LLM and you have tools. And all you have to do now is just call create structured chat agent from LangChain agents and provide your LLMs, tools, and a basic prompt. I've used this package, but you can read more about it. We'll give you the basic structured prompt for it. And you'll have your first agent ready. And then agent executor is something provided by, again, LangChain agent, which will create an instance of an agent with the agent that you created and the list of tools. And you can just return that. So here we have an agent executor, which will basically just run. And I'm also, if you noticed, I'm providing a list of tokens. So by default, agent does not have addresses to all the tokens. So we have created a list of major stable coins here, but you can add more ERC20 tokens here with the addresses for mainnet and testnet. And now your agent will be able to interact with those tokens. And that being said, let's go. What you can do is first when you open the site for the first time, you can do pnpm install. This will install all the packages, and then do pnpm build. This will build a project, and then you can just do pnpm start. This will run your index.js file. Now it asks you for a prompt. You can just say, hey. And right now I have provided OpenAI key, so it's interacting with ChatGPT and giving you all the answers. You can say, hello, how can I assist you? You can ask, what can we do? So based on the tools that you provide, this answer will change. Right now, I've only added ERC20 token tool, so it's only be able to interact with ERC20. So yeah, that's Celo Goat LangChain example for me. Thank you so much. You can reach out to me.